Welcome to today's Quick Bites. It's Refresh with Ekene. Hi guys, it's Ekene again, and thank you for coming to ekeneonline.com. I'm really grateful that you've taken the time to join me today. So, it's springtime. This is my favorite time of year in America. Spring basically epitomizes the Refresh with Ekene lifestyle, so to speak. The Refresh lifestyle is all about transformation. It's all about becoming your best self. It's all about picking yourself up from what might have previously looked, you know, over and dead and broken, and taking that and making it a life that is rich and beautiful and everything that you want it to be. For example, I have these beautiful orange lilies that I planted 5 years ago. Now, incidentally, when I bought the bulbs and everything, the gardener that I bought them from told me they would only last the one summer. In fact, he tried to discourage me because he said they wouldn't come back. They don't usually come back, this, that, and the other. But they were so beautiful that I felt it was worth the effort, even if it only lasted the one summer. So I went ahead and planted them. That was 5 years ago. Every single spring, they come back. They begin to come back. And here's the thing. In the fall, late fall, early winter, the stems become so raw, like old and ugly and rotted and just that I have to get rid of them because I can't bear to look at them. Now, come springtime, new beautiful green stems start sprouting from underneath the ground. So those old stems are no longer relevant. They're coming up, and before you know it, by summer, they're in bloom. So, springtime epitomizes the refresh philosophy that no matter what, you can always change your life. That being said, today's 3-bite title is this: Don't live your life as a question mark, live it as an exclamation point. Doesn't that sound great? I heard that. I did not make that up. I wish I did. I would take full credit today, but I can't because I did not make it up. I heard it and it was brilliant. I loved it. And I've kept it and I ran with it. So, how do you not live your life as a question mark? And how do you live it as an exclamation point? That is what we're going to explore today in the 3 bites, okay? How do you do that? Number 1, be the authority on you. You know how on all the shows they have different experts? Well, you need to be an authority on you. Nobody should be able to come into your life and tell you how to set your standard. You have to be able to say, I know me. I am the authority. I know what my best parts are. I know what my opportunities to change are. I know me. I have accepted myself and I'm grooming myself and I'm growing every day. Be an authority on you. The second thing is create and believe your own hype. Hype, right, is PR. It's PR, it's buzz, all of that. And let me give you an example of the power of hype. You will hear some kids say, "Oh, it's a mouse. How cute." Meanwhile, the cousin, the rat, is hated and vilified. As far as I'm concerned, both mouse and rat should please stay out of my particular area because a rodent is a rodent. So, the power of PR is not to be ignored. You want to find out who you really are at the core and celebrate that person. That's your hype. If you have an idea, if you want to be a writer and you've been working at it, whatever it is that you want to do, you're an engineer, you're going to go into space one day. It is okay to say that, and it is okay to own it and move towards it. Know who you are, regardless of whatever adversity you may come through, because you may come through adversity. It doesn't mean that it's not some magic trick. I say I'm a doctor and automatically you are. You are not. You have to go through medical school. But it is okay to say, I'm going to be a doctor. That's your hype. Create it and believe it. I'm going to reach my goal weight. It's your hype. Create it and believe it. I'm going to live fabulously. That's your hype. Create it and believe it. And as you begin to create it, believe it, other people will begin to recognize you by that hype. They'll begin to believe it. After all, the mouse has us all confused. A furry little rodent that runs around on 4 legs. If people can spin that into something cute, there's no reason why you should not be able to create, define, create, and believe, and get others to believe your own hype. Okay? And the last bite of the day is this: go for it. If you want to create your hype, great, but you have to go for it. You have to apply yourself. You have to push yourself. You have to get out of your comfort zone. You have to be willing to stand up and be counted, be noticed. Go for it. Go for it. Whatever it is you want to do, you have to go for it. You want to get to your goal weight? Well, get in that gym and go for it. You want to become the hostess with the mostest? Well, you might want to try a few new recipes. Go for it. Get out there. Go for it. So these are the 3 bites of today. Don't live your life as a question mark. Live it as an exclamation point. Baby, go for it. Live the life that you really want to live and make it happen. All right. Thank you so much for joining me for 3 quick bites. God bless. Be well. Hey, don't forget, like my page on Facebook and follow me on Twitter.